Take a nap, sipping on my cup, slide in the traffic, riding in traffic, waiting on the traffic.
What's that word, YouTube? It's your favorite face, DLace, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. Before anything happens, man, make sure y'all like and comment, bro. I'm pretty sure we're being blackballed right now, you feel me? So every like and every comment is gonna help us get through that blackball. And let's get into this, man. This is a routine traffic stop finds a missing 13-year-old girl. This sound like some Lifetime type stuff, you feel me? So we gonna see what's going on, man. Let's see. She's just a friend. Nah, buddy, you kidnapped her.
Just a friend, like a really close friend.
She's your girlfriend?
Because I just met her. That's way too soon.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago.
2021. Does that look like her?
Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's his wife.
His wife? He's got condoms in the center console.
I lied about who she was?
Yeah. This is going to work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me.
Over 1,400 miles from home, a young girl is found hiding under a blanket during a routine traffic stop. Behind the wheel is a 32-year-old man who claims he just met her days earlier in Las Vegas. But when police start peeling back the story, they find lies,
weirdos,
and the culmination of a shocking multi-state investigation.
Yeah, you said she's 19.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Just as the sun is coming up...
Not on this channel. Not on this channel. If you guilty on DLace Reacts, you're guilty, buddy. You're guilty.
A sheriff's deputy notices a black SUV headed eastbound on Interstate 40 with several items hanging from the rearview mirror. When he pulls up behind the vehicle, the driver instantly takes the next exit, at which point the deputy makes the stop, only to find that the driver is not alone.
How you doing? Good. I'm Smith. I'm with the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over, you have all those things hanging from your rearview mirror. That's an obstruction of view from the roadway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
And just think, he doing all this, and he got pulled over for something so stupid that was very, you feel me? You didn't have to get pulled over for that. But thank God he did, because, wow.
Under the blanket. Huh? Well, can I have you put the blanket down just so I know that there's not a gun or nothing under there?
There's nothing. It's that down.
She alright?
Yeah. You ready? Just thinking.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the car hiding?
No, just two dogs.
2 dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance? Can I have her keep this blanket down? I don't know if there's like a weapon or anything underneath there.
No, she's just passed out.
Just passed out?
Yeah, it's just sleeping. It's early. You can start.
Okay. Can I get her ID?
She's
What's her name? Daisy? Daisy what? And birthday?
2007. Yes.
2007?
Yeah.
Daisy Garcia Guzman? Okay. Alright, can I have you come on back? I'll give you a written warning.
The driver, Raul Alexis Arellano-Romero, is patted down and taken to sit in the deputy's front seat.
And he should have known. He should have known he's finna get caught, because it's why are you getting out the car for a written whatever it's called, for basically nothing. You're not getting a ticket. I forgot what it's called, but why would you got the car for that? You don't have warning. You don't got the car for a warning. They go right and then ski you it and you go.
Passenger that will turn this routine traffic stop into a morning of mystery.
You're not gonna lock me in here or something.
You got a handle. How's your day going so far?
Pretty good, not too bad. A little tired, but not too bad.
Gotcha. Where are you coming from?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico, actually.
Or where are you coming from?
Oh, right now? Oh, so I traveled to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my way back home to New Mexico.
Gotcha. So you don't live in Alabama anymore?
No, I don't.
That's not how you get to New Mexico.
Well, I had to kind of stop a little bit because it's starting to get tired. So I thought I could find somewhere here, but I guess there's nothing here. Thought that was possibly a gas station. That doesn't look like one.
Yeah, you just passed like a dozen of them, actually.
Oh, I did, for real?
Yeah.
I feel very weird being in your car right now, I'm not gonna lie.
What is that? Would you rather stand out in the cold?
I mean, I could've just stayed in the car. It's just kind of weird. I've never been invited into it.
It's your first time?
Yeah.
Where's Daisy from? Alabama or New Mexico?
I think she's from New Mexico, if I remember correctly, yes.
She's your girlfriend?
No, she's not.
Who is she?
Just a friend. Like a really close friend. Nothing like that.
How old is she?
19.
The deputy has noticed Raul's nervousness, writing in his report that his hands were shaking as he handed over his license. He decides to dig a little deeper into Raul's story.
So she's 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, she's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You said she didn't have an ID on her.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean by that?
I don't think she has one. I don't think she's ever gotten one yet.
Not even an ID?
Not that I know of. I mean, she hasn't shown me or talked to me about one, so I really don't know.
Like
Where'd
what?
you meet her?
About 2 days ago, something like that.
Where'd you meet her at?
Vegas.
And you were just taking her home?
Yeah, kind of. Not really like that. She just said that she's never been to New Mexico, and I told her, I'm like, well, it's really flat land, so thought we'd go and see it
I
together.
thought you said she was your girlfriend.
I never said she was.
Okay, must have been a misunderstanding.
No, I know. I never said she was. I just met her. That's way too soon. Just been kind of getting to know her, I guess.
With Raul's answers not quite lining up, the deputy calls for backup.
So what are you planning on doing with her?
Nothing. Just, she wanted to go to New Mexico, so she asked for a drive. That's why I think she's like a drifter or something. Or a nomad.
We got a problem with human smuggling going on.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what human smuggling is?
English isn't my first language, so...
You speak very good English.
I know.
All right, what are you talking about? You're speaking. You ain't struggled to say no word yet. You talking about English and not. You know what smuggling. I'm pretty sure you know. Human. You know. Like this dude was not prepared to get caught at all, which is great for the girl. But it's like this dude is slow.
It sounds like...
I was not born yesterday. You know what human smuggling, human trafficking
And
is?
sick.
Trafficking, yes.
Okay.
But
There's a little bit of a difference. So human smuggling would be hiding an individual that's not from this country, bringing them across and taking them somewhere to another state.
Gotcha.
Like you met a female 2 days ago.
Yeah,
You're taking her to another state.
I gotcha, but...
And you don't really know anything about her.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Do I really look like the smuggling type?
Anybody can be a smuggler.
That's valid.
We've got grandmas, we got grandpas, we got...
Oh, no.
anybody.
Oh, this
I can tell you that as soon as I get behind you, you jump off the interstate and you go to a dead-end road saying that you're going to New Mexico doesn't help.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, I'm not from here.
To get to the bottom of things, the deputy turns to the girl for answers.
Do you have an ID on you, Daisy? And what's your last name?
Garcia Guzman.
Okay. What are you doing with him?
Just going to some family.
When did you meet him?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Couple years ago.
Okay.
As a canine unit arrives on scene, the police gather Daisy and Raul together so the drug dog can sniff the vehicle. The deputy takes the opportunity to again ask a question he's gotten 2 different answers to.
How old are you, Daisy?
I'm 17.
You're 17.
You were 19.
Well, I'm 2007.
2007.
With the internet.
Oh, well, maybe I did the math wrong.
With that odd excuse hanging in the air, the canine deputy comes back with news that adds yet another wrinkle to this traffic stop.
All right, y'all. So my canine's trained to detect 4 odors, okay? Cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl. You indicate a positive alert to the vehicle. Having said that, have you guys been in contact with any of those drugs?
Like, with any, no.
No,
Maybe
like no
weed,
one.
but...
He is alert to weed, man.
Okay, well...
No one's smoked any meth, no friends in Vegas messing around with anything?
No, and I didn't really have anybody in the car much, so...
Okay. My canine alerted the vehicle and saved Arizona gives us probable cause to search the vehicle, okay? So we are going to be searching the vehicle. You guys saying we're not going to find anything? No tutors, no paraphernalia, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
As they prepare
What's a tutor? What's a tutor? Let me know in the comments. What is a tutor? Because when I say tooted and booted, I mean something different. What is a tutor?
search the car, Daisy and Raul are separated once more.
Daisy, can you come here real quick?
Maybe at most...
Can I search you real quick?
Like, weed, but nothing like crazy
Okay.
or anything like that.
You got nothing on you? I'm going to have you sit in the front seat of my car, okay? Before anybody goes in here without me in there, I got to put you in handcuffs, okay? Just so you don't grab any of my stuff. Just go ahead and put them behind your back.
Wait, why you...
She's just detained right now.
Because I'm not going to be in here to watch her. She's just going to sit in my vehicle. I don't need anyone going through my computer and
Oh, okay.
As they begin the search, the deputies discuss the growing discrepancies in the pair's stories.
So she's hiding under this.
Yeah.
And like I pull it up, she looks young. He says she's 19 and they met 2 days ago. She says they met a long time ago and that she's 17.
Okay.
And they met in Vegas and he's taking her home to New Mexico. Or to New
OPRs
Mexico.
have them in Idaho, and he said he only went to Vegas.
Interesting.
She's got knives all over the place. Definitely CCH. She has no luggage in the car. Oh, there's the weed.
But at the moment, the deputies are more interested in finding out the truth behind Daisy and Raul's situation than what they found in the SUV.
Now that you're not next to him, have you seen him use any drugs for the past couple days?
No, sir.
No. And how old are you?
17.
Okay, so did you get him a fake ID?
No, sir.
Did you give him a fake name and date of birth?
No, sir.
So why does the date of birth that he ran come back to somebody who's 19? You don't know? Okay, how long have you known him?
Multiple years.
Multiple years? Okay. And how old is he?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Do you know his full name?
Raul Alexis Arellano-Romero.
Okay. Is that your boyfriend or no, just a friend?
We're kind of like family.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a personal question. It's up to you if you want to answer. Have you guys had any kind of sexual contact or something like that? No? Okay.
The cops note that a fake tattoo on Daisy's neck is wearing off, giving them more reason to suspect that she might be younger than she's letting on. Meanwhile, the other deputy turns up.
Like, yeah, that girl don't even sound 17, honestly. Sound like really like a little girl, honestly. But at the same time, I don't really know how you would sound when you... I do, but 17 can sound very little too. But she sounds like she's like 14.
Oh.
Can you relay exactly what happened this weekend?
What do you mean?
With her and your travel plans and everything like that?
Why?
Because it's not adding up. I've talked to her, talked to you. I'm getting two different stories. I just want to figure out what actually happened so that we can go on from there.
Okay, what did she say?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Well, I mean, I feel weird answering. I just told you I told you what happened.
So you met her 2 days ago?
Yes.
You went to Vegas, you met her 2 days ago?
Yes. Well, yes.
You said she's 19, she's 17.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
And what are your plans with her? Because
Nothing.
it doesn't make sense that you're going to take her to New Mexico, but you're not going to take her home.
I travel. No, I am taking her back. I travel a lot. So I just going to New Mexico for a little bit. I'm going to see my mom. My dog just died. One of my dogs just died, or my mom's dog just died.
Well, what are you going to do with her? You said you're not taking her to your mom.
Not like to stay. Not like that. No. She's going to get a hotel, I'm guessing. I really don't know.
With what money?
I didn't really think about that, to be honest. I guess with mine. Anyways, at this point, I feel like I need a lawyer because I'm feeling a little harassed. I'm not going to lie.
You're not being harassed. You're detained
I know,
at this point, okay? You're going to go in the back of one of these cars.
Seems a little sketchy. So I'm
No.
saying,
You'll be fine.
started off with
You'll be fine.
Sure. I'm not from here. I don't know how this place works, and I know some places
I can tell you that if you're taking a 17-year-old girl across state lines and you don't know any of that information, you go to Vegas, you pick her up, everything that I've seen so far, obviously you're detained, okay?
The deputy will soon discover the truth behind Daisy's identity, but it will take some work to get past what he believes is possibly Raul's coaching.
All right, easy. So I've got a bunch of questions because this isn't really making sense to me, okay? Are you from California?
No, sir.
Where are you from?
Right where I was born.
Like where are you living right now?
What's it called? I forgot what it's called.
Like, how don't you know where you're living? Like, that's
Just
basic
be honest with me, please,
information.
because we will figure out everything, okay? Just please be honest with me so that it's not any more confusing than it needs to be. Can I get your real name? We're going to get a fingerprint scanner here. We're going to get a fingerprint scanner here.
Do I have to do it?
What?
Do I have to do it?
Yeah, we're going to get your identity. Okay, so I'm going to need your full name. Here's the thing, Daisy, or whatever your name is. You're not in trouble right now. We are the police. We're here to help you. We're not here to get him in trouble, but you're 17 years old. I cannot let you go with him from here on, okay? So we need to figure out who you are and where we can help you go. What's your name?
Daisy.
No, tell me your real name.
Daisy.
Okay, how do you spell it? Here's the thing. If you lie about your name, you're going to jail. And we will figure it out. We've got facial recognition and the fingerprint scanner. Okay. So I'm going to give you, this is your last chance to give me
And I know this has got to be tough, bro. Like I said, it could be his coaching. She could be scared, thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know when you're in that situation. So I know this got to be tough.
Well, identification. You're going to have to give me a true name and a date of birth. Otherwise, you go to jail. Okay.
At last, the girl admits to the deputy that she's not a 17-year-old nomad, but rather a 13-year-old from the opposite side of the country.
Wow.
You can cancel the facial rec and fingerprint scanner. Located the 101. She's a missing juvenile out of Alabama.
Daisy's real name turns out to be DeLace Pizarro, listed as missing on a bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama Sheriff's Office on April 19th, 11 days earlier. It's far from the last twist in this rapidly intensifying case.
Wow.
What grade are you in?
8.
How long ago did you run away?
Like a week ago.
Okay, and what are you doing with him? What are you doing with him?
I'm just traveling.
The alert out of Alabama about DeLace also lists a person of interest, none other than 32-year-old Raul Alexis Arellano-Romero.
Right now you're detained because you lied about who she was. Okay?
I lied about who she was?
Yeah. You've known her longer than 2 days. You've been traveling with her for longer than that. You lived in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Okay, when did you leave Alabama?
Wow, a while ago.
How long is it a while ago, man?
Like a while.
Like years?
Months. Like months. Like we're talking about maybe 8 months.
Okay.
Almost a year.
2021. So look at her.
I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's his wife.
His wife?
Yeah.
Okay. It's his wife. So has she been with you ever since you left Alabama?
No.
Okay, so when did you pick her up?
Like 2 or 3 days ago.
I know, see, dude, this is going to work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me, okay? I know you're lying to me, bro. We already know that you've been with her for longer than 2 days. So are you going to tell me honestly how long you've been with her?
Wait, What makes you think that you know that I've been with her?
I'm done with talking with you. Sit in that car. I've already talked to her. I got all the information that I need.
But when the deputies get on the phone with authorities in Alabama, they learn that there's still much more to uncover in this disturbing case.
It looks like it says she left around like in the morning while the family was asleep. It looks like it was from 7/28/2024. She was reported missing.
It turns out that this is actually the second time Raul has been accused of taking the girl on an unauthorized road trip, and the deputy gets on the phone with authorities in Massachusetts to learn more about a pending case from last year.
So we had a kidnapping case here in Massachusetts back in, I believe it was in July. He drove all the way over here and picked this child up who was here. She was here on vacation with her mom, her biological mom. He came here and picked her up and took her out of state lines. We were able to, with help with the state police, we were able to find them out in like Virginia somewhere. He was arrested. He was in prison for some time. His case is actually coming up soon. I was just on the phone with the DA. I was not aware that she was on the run again.
And how is he, bro? What is going on? How are these laws working? How is he even out on the streets able to continue? Like, bro, you just took a kid and like you have a known history for this, and even if you don't, you just took a kid and tried to, you know what I'm saying, be on some weird stuff. You shouldn't be able to just be walking out unless he posted bond or something. But like, bro, this should not be happening if he was already a repeat offender.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys found her. Thank you guys. Well, I'll be in touch. Give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna be in touch with her parents as well as the DA's office here, and I'll call you guys back.
Raul is transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's Office for questioning, while DLace is taken to the Family Advocacy Center in Show Low to be given a forensic interview.
I know it may seem like it, but you're still not in trouble, okay? We're not charging you with anything. They're probably going to have to arrange for a way to get you back home, and I don't know what your relationship is with your parents, but maybe get you in contact with them, if that's what you want.
In her interview, DLace says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older brother. They began communicating through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty, where she told him that she wanted to take a trip to Vegas. He picked her up outside her house, and they stayed the night in Tennessee and Montana before finally arriving at a hotel in Henderson, Nevada. She insists that they slept in separate beds and had no intimate contact, and while some items of interest were found in Raul's vehicle.
He's detained right now because he's in the prison. He's got condoms in the center console. He's talking to her still.
No charges regarding a physical relationship have been filed. Meanwhile, at the sheriff's office, Raul is less than cooperative with the detectives.
We've been talking to, we've been getting all the information she has. So we've talked to her, and now we want your side of the story. I want to hear from you, right? What's going on? So, can you start at the beginning?
Honestly, I have nothing to say.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly that. The straightforward meaning of nothing to say. I don't feel comfortable enough talking to you guys, especially after all of this. This was just a stop because I had stuff hanging on my mirror, like, the mirror to look in the back. And then it went all of a sudden it turned into like they were checking to see if my car had drugs, and it got completely blown out of proportion. So I don't.
Welcome to being black. Real talk on bro. You can get pulled over for eating a chicken nugget on the road. They want to check your trunk for what? Like literally for what? My car don't smell like nothing or none. It's just because I'm black.
I feel confident enough with any of you guys, to be honest.
Literally.
With Raul unwilling to talk, the detective reveals what comes next.
I don't know if they told you there, but there was a warrant for your arrest for kidnapping, nationwide extradition. So you will be booked into the Navajo County Jail that you went to earlier for that warrant, okay?
Raul Alexis Arellano-Romero was transported back to Alabama the next day, where he was charged with interference with custody. Arellano-Romero's case remains open and ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos...
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like he handles himself a certain way to where it's like he leaves a gray area, but there is no gray area. You're a repeat offender. You're a repeat offender, and you obviously know what you was doing. You obviously lied about her name. You obviously lied about her age. You were obviously on some other stuff, bro. And we need to keep Raul behind bars.
I'm a fault with